It's no secret in the music industry that Kanye West is not one to shy away from controversy. Throughout his career, he's been known for making bold statements and airing out his grievances with other artists, but he may have taken things too far this time. In a recent interview, Kanye revealed that two of the biggest names in the music industry, Jay Z and Diddy, have allegedly been threatening his life. Fans and critics alike are asking why these two hip-hop moguls would want to call him. What's really going on with their feud? So let's dive into the details and find out why Jay Z and Diddy are out to get Kanye. During Fashion Week in Paris, France, the City of Love became the battleground for Kanye West's fashion debut. With his Season 9 collection, he showcased his artistic talents for fashion and gave the audience a taste of his creative energy. Kanye West's fashion ventures hadn't always gone smoothly. His partnership deals with Gap and Adidas had hit a rough patch, and he was determined to take control of his brand and explore the full potential of his talent. The show was the perfect platform to do just that. But the night of the show wasn't just about fashion. Kanye's controversial appearance turned heads and drew attention from the crowd and media alike. He wore a hoodie with the words "White Lives Matter," causing a stir and sparking controversy. His terrorist-inspired look also raised eyebrows, leaving many questioning his motives. Despite the backlash, Kanye remained defiant and continued to express his controversial opinions. The fallout led many to distance themselves from him, including P. Diddy, who Kanye called out for abandoning him during a time of need. As if that weren't enough drama, Kanye dropped a bombshell when he claimed that Diddy fought Drake at Yeezy Season 1 fashion show, and Jay Z had to break it up. With tensions high and tempers flaring, it seemed like the fashion world was on the brink of implosion. Kanye West is a man who never shies away from the spotlight, no matter how controversial or damaging his words may be to his career. He will continue to talk to anyone who puts a microphone in front of his face, even if it means jeopardizing his reputation. Recently, he appeared on episode number 332 of the Lex Friedman podcast, where he unleashed his thoughts on a plethora of topics, including the media, anti-Semitism, and the U.S. election. During one of his infamous stream of consciousness rants, he breathed over details about his Yeezy Season 1 fashion show in February of 2015. According to Kanye, the show featured a backstage kerfuffle between none other than Diddy and Drake. Yes, you read that right. Diddy and Drake, two of the biggest names in the rap industry, were involved in a scuffle at Kanye's fashion show. The show was so popular that even Justin Bieber had to sit in the second row. Kanye claimed that Puff Daddy had beef with Drake at that time, but Drake still showed up to the show. However, things quickly escalated, and Jay Z had to break up the fight backstage. This alleged incident happened just 3 months after Diddy reportedly punched Drake during a brawl outside a Miami nightclub. The beef between Diddy and Drake reportedly stemmed from Drake using the beat for 100 to catch up, which Puff claimed was initially his record. Despite all the fiasco, Diddy denied putting hands on Drake during an interview several months after the alleged club squabble. "I did not put hands on Drake, and I do not want any problems with Drake," Diddy proclaimed. Diddy dropped a bombshell during his appearance on The Breakfast Club. "That's all I have to say. He's putting in his work. I didn't do anything to Drake. Drake is my friend." But despite Diddy's adamant denial, fans still believe Kanye's claim and will always side with him. One passionate fan even tweeted, "We stand with Kanye." Others expressed concern for Kanye's safety, cautioning him not to spill Diddy's secrets. "You might not be around breathing for much longer, especially if you start telling other rappers' business," one fan ominously warned. Kanye, however, was not content with just one appearance on a podcast to air his grievances. He continued to speak out, making his opinions even clearer. But his controversial views landed him in hot water and even got his interview removed from YouTube. In that 3-hour-long interview, Kanye held forth on everything from whether Lil Baby was better than Kodak Black to his views on Jewish media outlets. He even suggested that some people want to see him gone. The vibe throughout the interview was like a ticking time bomb, and you could feel the tension in the air. Kanye was clearly pissed, and he didn't hold back when he called out all the fake rappers who were glorifying violence in their lyrics. He challenged them to think for themselves before signing contracts with Jewish-owned record labels. "I want y'all to come at me," he said with a fiery glint in his eyes. "I want you to do all the things you rap about, or shut the F up." It was a bold statement, but Kanye was never one to shy away from controversy. As the interview went on, he touched upon a sensitive topic that left many people shocked. "The Jewish people have owned the black voice," he said with a hint of frustration. "Whether it's through us wearing Ralph Lauren shirts or being signed to a record label or having a Jewish manager or playing for a Jewish basketball team, they control us, and we need to break free from their grip." But that's not all. Kanye also revealed that he doesn't have any celebrity friends, and for a good reason. "When I was on TV and Instagram saying I don't know where my child is and the Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, I didn't have the address to my child," he revealed. Yikes. The room fell silent as he spoke his truth, and it was clear that Kanye was not afraid to speak his mind. He wanted freedom, and he was willing to fight for it. The media had a field day with his comments, and he was called an anti-Semite. Influential people began cutting ties with him left and right, and his career and personal life seemed to be falling apart. But despite the backlash, there were still those who believed that Kanye was the voice of truth. He was a leader who could bring about major change, and his followers stood by him through thick and thin. West criticized Jay Z for being an absent friend during a time of need. When Kim Kardashian was robbed at gunpoint in Paris, Jay Z apparently apparently didn't reach out to offer support, which didn't sit well with West. During his St. Pablo tour in Seattle, West called out Jay Z, telling the crowd, "Don't call me after the robbery and say how you feel it. If you want to know how I'd feel, come by the house, bring the kids, let's sit down like brothers." He continued, "I can't take this shit, bro. Our kids have never even played together." But that wasn't the end of it. At another show in Sacramento, West continued his tirade against Jay Z, demanding that he call him. "Call me bro. You still ain't calling me Jay Z. Call me. Bro, I know we got killers. Please don't send them to my head. Just call me, talk to me like a man." However, West's own mental state may have been affecting his behavior. Shortly after that performance, he was hospitalized for exhaustion, which forced him to cancel the rest of his tour. Meanwhile, sources told Page Six that Jay Z could only handle West in small doses. Jay can't stand him, they said. He looks at him like this crazy eccentric mother. Despite the tension between the two, it seemed like things might finally calm down. But just when everyone thought the storm had passed, Jay Z dropped his album 444 with a track titled Kill Jay Z, which took a direct shot at Kanye West. The lyrics went like this: "But you got hurt because you did cool by Ye. You gave him 20 million without blinking. He gave you 20 minutes on stage. Was he thinking? F wrong with everybody is what you're saying. But if everybody's crazy, you're the one that's insane." The reference to the 20 million was related to the deal between West and Jay Z's music streaming service Tidal. West was one of the co-owners of the service, but when Jay Z took over, things began to get messy. In July, West claimed that he was owed over $3 billion and decided to leave the streaming service. This was just the beginning of the meteoric rise and the colossal falling out of two of the world's most iconic pop stars, Jay Z and Kanye West. Fans were left in shock as they watched their favorite artists turn into bitter rivals. But the story doesn't end there. In an almost 2-hour-long interview with Charlemagne the God, West revealed that the tension between him and Jay Z worsened when the Carters didn't attend his wedding. West had tied the knot with Kim Kardashian in 2014, but the couple was disappointed that Jay Z and Beyonce didn't show up to celebrate their big day. He said, "I was hurt about them not coming to the wedding. I understood they were going through some things, but if it's family, you're not going to miss a wedding." Interestingly, at the time of the interview, West had apparently never spoken directly to Jay Z about his absence. He said, "I don't think I ever asked him that question directly. What really hurt me is you can't bring my kid or my wife into it." Jay Z later said in a radio interview, "We'd gotten past bigger issues, but he brought my family into it. And now, it's a problem with me." The 99 Problems rapper's voice boomed through the microphone as he continued, "You know it's a problem, because me and him would have talked about it, then resolved our issues. He knows he crossed the line, and I know he knows he crossed the line because we've never let this much space go between one of our disagreements. And trust me, we've had many. That's just part of who we are." Fans, on the other hand, were taking Kanye's side. They believed that Jay Z's intentions were not pure. One of them even tweeted, "Jay Z dissed Kanye when he said, 'Survey says you are not even close. Kanye was just on Family Feud.'" Another expressed their concerns by saying the Jay Z and Kanye feud goes deep. But Jay Z left all the fans in confusion by appearing on David Letterman's Netflix series My Next Guest Needs No Introduction, where he insisted, "That's my brother. We're beyond friends. Like literally, my little brother is Kanye. And like your little brother, things happen sometimes." As of right now, Kanye West and Jay Z were reunited at Sean Diddy Combs' birthday celebration, so it's unclear whether Jay Z is being real or whether this is just another trap to draw West into his lair. That's everything for now, guys. Until next time, goodbye.